Welcome back everybody to Escape from Skyblock. Okay, so where are we going? Actually, to be honest, I did do a little bit of a recording before, and I really didn't feel like I knew where I was wanting to go next. Now, I had to really rewind and get a really good focus on what we want to do with this pack, and that is escape the Skyblock. Haven't really got that far yet, so I did a little bit of futzing around and did a little bit with the Draconic Evolution, because with the Void Ore Miner that we had obtained, we did get some Draconium, so I did a little bit of looking around in there. So I'm definitely going to be looking into getting the Draconic Power Core and retweaking my power transmission, because the conduits, while they're nice, I'm only really transferring up to like 5,000 RF per tick, and I really would like to have a look at how this this energy laser system works with Draconic Evolution. So that's going to be a thing, but not today. Today we're going to be focusing more on getting the setup for advanced rocketry. Now, as you might notice, the solar panels, they're just a little bit bigger. Did some background building and got to the tier 3, and that is definitely providing quite a bit of power. That is good, because I actually ended up making a secondary, let me see, yeah, a secondary ore miner. Is that an ore miner? Yeah, it is. Yes, a secondary void ore miner at level 2, and that's tuned to black, and that will get me the resources to make a wither killer cage. So that's going to be something happening shortly. Now, unfortunately, my Killer Joe just decided to break the ender that I had installed in that, so I may actually look also into the Draconic Evolution grinder. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but we're going to be looking into it. Alright, so where am I up to right now? Machine-wise, I've got everything except one piece of machinery, and that is, if I look over, actually I should grab, also I got a wireless grid, because this is just so much easier. Now, I think it's not a pattern, it's is it hollow? Yeah, this thing. Hollow projector. Right, let's go through it now. We've got the cutting machine. Lathe we don't really need. We're okay there. Crystallizer, not really. Precision assembly machine, done that. Observatory, not needed yet. That's later on down the track. The one thing I need is a chemical reactor. Yes, because we've got the electrolyzer and we have to make the chemical reactor. Now, I think we're going to be placing that, say, about there. Okay, so that's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. That's not quite there. Oops, oh, come on. Is that roughly in line? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need a motor, 2 power input plugs. Wow. Okay. Fluid out. Fluid output. Fluid output. Machine structure. So that's where the fluid's coming out. Where is the fluid going in? Don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Right, so we just need some power input plugs. Now, I really should make a that's a fluid grid. A crafting grid somewhere a little bit close to where I'm working. Right. So, power plugs. Power input plugs. We can need small batteries, 2 lots of those, because we need 2 of these good things. 1, 2, right. So 1 there, 1 there. Now the motor, I think the motors we're actually making out of aluminium, perhaps. Motor, actually don't have any motors there. Motor. That's an enhanced, which is using titanium. We actually do have some titanium rocking around the place. We could. Do I actually have any titanium? Titanium? No. I do remember getting some rutile from the ore miner and chucking it into the crusher here. Ah, yes, we have stacks. Quite literally, we have stacks. So let's go to the next level of motor, shall we? Shove that in there. We get some ingots. We're going to throw those through the rolling machine because there's some of that we actually need into plates, if I recall correctly. Yes, we're going to need 3 plates. Titanium rods. We could actually use a lathe. We could also use a metal press. So we're going to be doing it the lazy way. And using a little bit of extra resources than we kind of really need, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Because we can just like make 28 of them. Like that. All good? All good. Right, we've got the titanium plates. Boom, boom. Aluminium ingots. 1, 2. Fantastic. So I should be able to just do this. 1 enhanced motor. Yay! And place that there. Now, output hat 2, output... Okay, what? There's an output hatch and a fluid output hatch. And a machine structure. So, output hatches of both varieties. Don't have any, of course. Output, so we need 1 output hatch. We don't have a chest, sadly. Although, yep. Can I make one of those? No, I don't have any wood. That's a problem. We don't have any wood at all. Gonna have to look at planting some trees. Or maybe a tree farm. Because I don't think the clothes can actually take saplings. Or, actually, you never know. I haven't tried it. So I might just give that a go. Right. So chest. Boom. Done. Right. Output hatch. Thank you. I also need 1 machine structure. And a fluid output hatch. Right. Okay. Again, I'm not entirely sure where the input of this actual machine is. So fluid output, fluid input. Actually, no. Right. So then next level. Ah, you son of a... Oh well, we're just going to have to do some piping then, aren't we? Okay, chemical reactor goes there. Fluid input, input. So 2 fluid inputs and an input hatch. Now the input hatch is going to require another... damn it. Saplings. Ooh, that's not good. Running low on saplings. Now, let's try it. I don't know whether a tree you can actually use using these things. No, you can't. Hey, it was worth a shot. It was definitely worth a shot. Okay, so saplings. Let's get rid of this tree here. Sapling, sapling. I don't know why I'm actually running so low on saplings. And hello, cat. Come on, keep moving. Tail out of camera. Right. So bone meal. Tree. Okay. Let's just check in on that. We'll throw some more dust through there. I should automate the titanium, actually. Straight into the crusher, straight into the system, and it actually gets smelted. We'll definitely look at doing that between episodes. Right, so we need more wood. Punch wood. Right, so wood. Apparently there was another log actually cruising around there somewhere. So the chest, fantastic, done. Actually, I want input hatches. Input hatch. Done. And two fluid input hatches. Buckets. Yeah, craft me 10 buckets, thank you. Now let's try that again. 1, 2. Right. Oh, good. So that's a fluid input hatch, an input hatch. The one thing I'm left with is getting the chemical reactor. How this is going to work, I have no idea. So, chemical reactor. Right, okay, gold plates I've probably got. User interface, let's see. Yes, we can make one of those quickly. Control circuit, yes. No worries. IO board, I'm probably missing planks. I don't have any logs. Wood. Aha! We do have enough for slabs. There we go. IO circuit. Done. Now I think we... ooh. Yeah, we've definitely got enough of that too. Basic circuits, I think we've got more than enough of those. So we're just going to try it. Yes! Ta-da! Chemical reactor. Done! Now, how does this piece of machinery actually work? What? I'm missing something? What am I missing? Okay, so that's a chemical reactor, enhanced, that's a motor, power input, fluid output, fluid input. So those things, two things match. Structure, input hatch, fluid input hatch, output hatch. Oh. Right, so that's actually an input hatch. That should be an output hatch. Is that right? Yeah, that should be an output hatch. Like that. So input hatch and... What's going on here? No, they are definitely looking right. Why are they all saying input hatch? I don't know. Still saying it's wrong. So output hatch, fluid, input hatch. That's an input hatch. I want an output hatch. Why? Okay, that's saying it's an output hatch, right? That's definitely an output hatch. So, output hatch. Fluid output hatch. That is definitely a fluid output hatch. Why is it not working? All right. Considering I really did want the whole machine around the other way, let's... Why have I got so much wheat on me all of a sudden? Not entirely sure. Right. So that's not where I want it to be. Okay, so right. Power input plug. Done. Motor. Right. Chemical reactor. Like that. Hey, that's looking different. Fluid output hatch. Goes there. That is an output hatch. Goes there. Input hatch goes there. Fluid, and machine structure. Now you should work. Yay! Turn it on. Right, now this is just what's left to do is run some power. Again, I have no idea how these things actually work. So, the main reason why we're making this is to make rocket fuel. Now, that's Ender-IO rocket fuel. In a chemical reactor, it takes a tank of oxygen and a tank of hydrogen. So, oxygen and hydrogen together makes rocket fuel, apparently. So, that's an input hatch. Okay, that's a fluid hatch. So that's fluid out. That's an output hatch of like material. That's apparently how it works. Okay, that's an input hatch. That's inputting stuff. Not entirely sure. So what we're going to do I have... Well, let's run the power first. And then we'll try and figure out how to actually connect all the hoses up. Okay, so that power comes out through there. And it's nice and close to that conduit there. So, yeah, all this conduit work around the bottom of the platform. I'm definitely going to change it out for Draconic Evolution eventually. Right, do I have... yes, I do. Fluid conduits. Right, so we are going to... I think... Okay, so that's going to extract. That's putting hydrogen in there. And we're going to do the same for the oxygen. Set that to extract. I don't have any oxygen there for some reason. It's probably all in this pressurized tank, that's why. Extract. Right, that's doing something. That output hatch has got nothing. This fluid, okay, now is actually, it is generating rocket fuel for us. Speed of 2, power of 1, it's not too bad. And is actually low enough for me to actually duck underneath. So that's pretty cool. So the electrolyzer is electrolyzing? I wonder. Okay, so we've definitely got more than enough oxygen and hydrogen going into the system. Could I stand to... I wonder what the output hatch and the input hatch. That's a fluid. Yeah, what's this output hatch? Why have we got that there? I don't know. But that's a step in the right direction to the whole rocketry thing. Right, so that's that set up. We're producing rocket fuel, which is great. The next thing we need to do, as I look over at the Advanced Rocketry Wiki, is okay. We're creating fuel, but with electrolyzing, we've done that. We're going to need some oxygen. We've got some oxygen in our spacesuit, so that's great. Spacesuit, we've already done that. Okay, now you've got the rocket infrastructure for protective equipment constructed. Now it's time to put everything together and build your first rocket. Using an in-game recipe, you must construct the following: a rocket assembly machine. Right. Okay. So, rocket assembly machine. Rocket assembly machine. Wow. Titanium rods, titanium gears. I need 2 of those. I need more plates. Just as well, we've got titanium, eh? I would not have been able to get through this step unless I had those void ore miners running. So that's going to give me some more plates. Actually, we're going to grab those plates too, because I think we're going to need them at some stage or another. Okay, so we've got 2 titanium gears, right? Fantastic. Concrete. Yep, we have the concrete. Right, control circuits. I think I need 2 of these. Yep, control circuits, user interface. Fantastic. I should be able just to shift click that. Boom, done. We now have rocket assembly machine. All the concrete blocks that we just built, so I want to actually grab those. Concrete. Learn how to type ray. Right. So the concrete, minimum of 9 concrete blocks, I think, and a minimum of 4 structure towers. Right. Structure tower is this thing. Steel rods. Ooh boy. Steel. We've got a reasonable amount on us for the meantime. Though I'm definitely looking at upgrading the thing. Blast furnace. Okay, minimum of 4. Well, let's go with the minimums, eh? Okay, so looking over at the wiki, rocket assembly machine. Right, rocket assembly machine is a block that takes power from in the form of RF to either scan or build rocket on a multi-block launch pad structure. Right, so we'll have the launch pad say over here, right? Now, I believe that these things need to be in a square. So, concrete. Right. We'll do 2 slabs, then rocket assembly machine, and then the structure towers like that. Okay. Doesn't have the nice little bordered area like the thing should do, but right. The base of the construction pad is made from launch pad blocks. Oh, not concrete. Why did it say concrete? I don't know. So launch pad blocks, eh? Okay. I'm pretty sure I've got this right. So launch pad blocks. These things. Is the concrete plus... Ooh. I'm gonna need some flowers. The one thing I didn't really count on is needing yellow flowers. Well, luckily they're fairly easy to get. I dare say I'm actually gonna need more of those. Yeah, what? Oh, good grief. I'm going to be picking flowers for days. So yeah, we're making progress. Now, what I think I might do between this episode and next, we'll get the launch pad completely built up, and then, looking at the wiki, what then after that? We can look at potentially making our very first rocket. Hopefully. But also, before we go for a launch, there's nothing that I want to do, and that is set up my first Stargate too. So, look forward to those two things. Well, folks, if you want to play the pack, it's available on the Twitch app or Curse Launcher, whichever you'd like to call it. I've recently done a minor patch update to that, which included a villager recipe. So, if you wanted villagers, they're there. It should be fairly easy to get too. And yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode and enjoyed the series thus far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if you're interested in anything else I've done in the past, or possibly something I'm doing right now, check out some of the playlists over to the right hand side. I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.